What's up, my fellow dorks? It is the Turtle Dork here again with another reaction for you. Today dropped Kathryn Bigelow's new film called Detroit. This is starring John Krasinski and John Boyega. This film, I did hear a little bit about this movie during production, just about Kathryn Bigelow's next film. Now, I will say that I'm a little bit ignorant on the history of this event. So actually, prior to me doing this reaction, I wanted to read up a little bit about what this was based on. And this is about the 1967 Detroit riots that kind of started with a police raid on an unsolicited bar, and it spilled out into the streets, and it erupted into like this 5-day riot where they had to call like the National Guard, the 101st Airborne. They got the President Lyndon B. Johnson involved. So this seems like it was, and I really didn't know anything about this as far as the part it plays in our American history. So that's just the ignorance on my part. But the great thing about movies like this is that it could kind of shed a light on stuff that we may not have been exposed to in our history. It's another reason why I love that movie, Hidden Figures, just learning something new about our history that a lot of people may not have known. But again, I just want to give a little bit of context and backstory about me not really going into this trailer. So I'm excited to see how she kind of brings this story to life. One thing I love about Kathryn Bigelow is the way that she's really able to kind of pull back the veil, and you kind of see the inner workings of how, like, you look at a movie like 0 Dark 30 and how you're able to kind of see the process of the people behind the scenes that were really instrumental in the assassination of Osama bin Laden, and just how emotionally connected as an audience we are to those characters. And so she really does a great job of being able to kind of really tell these very kind of like gritty, real raw stories in a very raw way, but bringing some weight to it. So I don't know, I dig Kathryn Bigelow, I really dig her, but I've been rambling, so let's watch the damn trailer.
Here in Detroit, a city of war. On the city's west side, a 150-block area is off limits to everybody.
Some real stock footage.
U.S. Army paratroopers, National Guardsmen, state and local police are continuing the fight against a handful of snipers.
Hello? Oh, everything is fine. No trouble here. I'll sleep when they stop riding. Hey, fellas, I'm going to that grocery store across the street. I come bearing gifts.
Thank you. Yeah, your sugar?
Don't push it, man. It's a war zone out there. They're destroying the city.
Whoa, hey, y'all see this?
Hey, look, we're not too far from the Algiers. Let's just go there till all this blows over. When you're black, it's almost like having a gun pointed at your face. It's like this. Hey, boy, what you doing on my street?
Get that gun off me.
Or what?
Let the gun! You shoot it.
Oh, man.
It just starts racing.
Army taking fire.
Fire. Near the Algiers Motel.
Hey, y'all, there's a bunch of police outside right now.
Let's not be stupid in this situation. You need to tell me where the gun is. I got all night, people. Tell me exactly what is going on here.
I need you to survive the night.
You think we're bluffing? We don't bluff.
intense. That was really, really intense. Again, just what I was saying about Kathryn Bigelow and the way she's really able to capture the rawness of the moment, especially of that time. Again, like I said, it really does feel like she's able to kind of pull back the veil, and you really get kind of transported, and it almost feels like she's putting you on those streets of Detroit, and making you feel like you're there. Yeah, and it's intense, and it definitely hits you in a certain way when you see a lot of those scenes. Great cast. Will Poulter, I think that's his name. Didn't say it on here, but yeah, he's a really, really talented actor. Very versatile as well. I think that was Jason Mitchell I saw as well. I don't think I saw John Krasinski. If I did, he blended in very well, but he's become a really good character actor. And of course, John Boyega. So the cast is great. Kathryn Bigelow, I think, is going to really direct this movie with a very distinct vision and a very distinct narrative. But I don't know. It gives you a good tone of what the film is about, but it seemed slightly convoluted, because I didn't know if that moment in the house was the inciting incident of the riots, because it looks like prior to that the riots have already started. So I don't know if there's going to be like multiple different stories and different people that we're going to be following. So that was the only thing as far as like getting a better understanding of the story overall. But then again, I don't really need to know the entire story, but just to really get a vibe and a tone. But just from what they presented, it just seemed like I really couldn't follow exactly like what was the cause of the riots, or if that was the cause of something prior to that, or if they just kind of got caught in the middle of all that. But again, that's neither here or there. But as far as within the trailer, that it was a little slightly confusing, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. But overall, I thought the trailer was great. Again, I'm rambling. Anyway, guys, let me know what you thought of the trailer for Detroit in the comments below. Go ahead, rate, like, subscribe, and share. And go ahead and check out my other dorks, at MouthDork, at TheDiscoDork, and at Sidewalk Siren. And for me, I am the Turtle Dork. And with that, I'm out.